Yo, guess where we're going, bro?
Yo, can this wait? I'm lifting right now.
Wait, hold on. It'll be quick. I swear you're gonna want to hear it.
Okay, go ahead. What is it?
Bro, we're going to Chicago.
What the fuck are we doing in Chicago?
Three white lights for Leo.
Don't worry about what the fuck.
Yeah, y'all just saw that little intro that I put together. I know I got A+ acting skills. Don't worry, I'm working on it. Yeah, we're going to nationals. I officially signed up. I did talk about it in my last video. It's kind of nerve-wracking because like I feel like a lot of people that know me like hold me to like this high standard of a lifter. Like I am good, sort of say, for like where I'm at and how long I've been at it. But signing up for nationals is like a different ball game because like now I'm going against like some of the best, and like I'm good, but I'm not like the best. I can't quite call myself elite, but I'm like better than your average good, if that makes sense. So it's just weird. Like I really don't know what to expect. It fully depends on who shows up this year. It depends on how much more progress I can make in the next 3 months. Like my performance, honestly, I have no idea. But I'm leaving there with a medal. I'm leaving with a medal. That I'm gonna make sure of. But yeah, so nationals will be cool. Ideally, I'd like my close friends to come with me. But we are going to Chicago, and that is gonna be a trip. So if they can't make it, it's all good. Whoever's willing to come is whoever's willing to come. But at the same time, like I don't think I'll end up going alone. Like I have some friends that would like die a ride for me that will go. And if it's just a small trip, I think that could also be cool too. Just interpersonal time, explore Chicago. Uh, just make a little weekend getaway trip out of it. At that point, I'll be a lot closer to leaving my job, which I fucking hate. So I'm sure it'll be good to just get away from that place. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, damn, it's Friday. Thank God, because I hate that job and I'm over that shit. Anyways, what's going on, YouTube? So, as you can tell, I definitely slowed down like my long form posting, but I've been doing the shorts. Shorts have been pretty cool. Helped me hit 200 subscribers, so thank y'all for 200 subs. But now that it is Friday, I get to take my camera out and my guitar out and just finally let creative me come back because I'm so sick and damn fucking tired of the bank. So this week I drafted my plan of what I'm doing to leave the bank because everybody been asking me, like I've been like my close friends, I'm like posting things about like I'm quitting, I'm leaving, I'm done, I'm over this, I'm not doing this shit. And they're like, "Yo, are you for real? Like what are you going to like what are you doing? What's your plan?" So, basically, my plan is what you're looking at right now. My camera. Uh yeah, I know it's sounds kind of whack, but what is even more whack is staying in a field that is eventually going to get taken over by computers where they don't need me anyways because my bank is being bought out and I'm going to get laid off eventually anyway. So, yeah, that's whack. Fully whack. Anyways, yeah, screw that shit. I'm never going back to finance after I leave this place. But basically, my plan is there is an entire list of stuff that I need for my filmmaking career. So my plan is each paycheck, I'm gonna check one thing off the list, or if it's something too big that I can't buy straight out, then essentially all I'll do at that point is just put money towards it, and then the following paycheck, if I have it, then I'm buy it out. So I have a list of all kinds of filmmaking gear um, that I'm gonna need in order to like do this professionally. So I'm gonna check off each of those things. Today, the first thing that I am going to be buying is a VND filter. I love shooting outside, and up in New England, it's starting to get a little bit warmer. So eventually, I will be able to like transition to outside because I don't necessarily have a dedicated studio yet, but more on that soon. So since I don't have a studio yet, I mean, my room's pretty calm. Like I have good lighting, decent lighting in here, and I'm starting to learn how to manipulate lighting. So I mean, I could always film in here, but I just love outside. Like this summer, I can't wait to read and journal outside and stuff like that. But, anyways, so the first thing that I'm buying is a V&D mist filter that my boy Zach put me onto because there's a regular KNF one that I see online, but I've seen like there's the X vignetting, and I'm not trying to deal with that and color shift, but I mean, I'm starting to like get to that mindset where like if it's your business, like you want to put out the best quality stuff for like your customers, your clients, and stuff like that. Like I'm not gonna cheap out on them because I wouldn't cheap out on other people, but I'll cheap out for me. I'll go lie, I'm a cheap nigga. I'll cheap out for me, but not the clients though. So if I'm gonna be using it for client work, I'm just gonna invest in it. So yeah, basically my plan is I'm gonna hit my savings goal that I'm gonna need to cover like my bills for the time being, right? Because obviously, I mean, I'm not gonna say obviously. Who knows how much income I'll have coming in from all this stuff by the time I'm ready to leave? But hit my savings goal as like a safety net. I'm also gonna take like a couple. I'm gonna take a month off of just worrying about shit in general. And I want to go to Italy. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I'd like to go to Italy. So we'll see. But anyways, plan is hit the savings goal, check off the things that I need, and then I'm not gonna say what it is, but if I can tolerate my job to stay a little bit longer, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna get myself something, but I'm not saying what it is. If you're close to me, you know, you know. But I'm not saying what it is. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. So for this vlog today, actually, I'm gonna just kind of hit the streets and bring my camera with me today and just kind of film stuff, just get stuff that I can use as B-roll for like social media, and then just practice using my camera because practice makes perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna just bring my camera. We're gonna go thrifting. There's a store not really near me, but that I'm willing to drive to go check out some Pokemon stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything. I'm just gonna kind of look. I'm trying not to like go down that like realm right now. I'm just like picking up like super cheap cards that I either had or I'm playing like Leaf Green. So anything from like Kanto region right now, I'm trying to just pick up. Literally anything, and then cards that I just think are cool. I know they say don't collect everything. Like I'm not buying like mad shit, Like so basically what I'm doing today is like something I've always I used to do with one of my best friends, Mike, back on Fridays when I was in college. We'd go out to the local savers, we'd go thrifting, and then he'd go on Pokemon runs. I'd always been into Pokemon, but I wasn't card collecting, so I was just kind of letting him do his thing. But like it's so funny that like like a year later, and he lives in Rhode Island. I'm back in CT now, so it's like damn, like I'm just doing this shit by myself. But sometimes like that's calm. I'm cool with that because you know it makes me appreciate those times more. And then nowadays, especially like I'd rather be either with myself than with the wrong people, anyways. So it's good. My boy might join me, but we'll see. So yeah, we're gonna go thrifting, hit this Pokemon store, and then if I have time to run to the mall, I'm gonna just walk around the mall with my camera and just see what's good. Whether or not I film in the mall, we'll see, because people are weird about that shit. But I'm gonna just get out. I haven't really had time this week to get out. Oh, also, to do. Okay, so obviously step one is getting dressed. So if you know me, I've low key been on my fashion shit. So I like I the thing is I'm a fashion nigga, but I'm willing to invest on more clothes, like better clothes and stuff. But you're not gonna catch me like spending like more than I'd say like max 100, and 100 is only like a jacket because it's New England, it's cold, and I don't like being cold. But like everything else, like pants, sweatshirts, like layering, I'm not spending more than like 50 to 60 on one item. So I thrift a lot and I depop a lot, which saves me bread and I get pretty cool pieces. This is not a sponsor, actually. I'm not sponsored, but subscribe though so I can be sponsored because your boy needs that, please. I'm not sponsored, so basically that is part of the reason why I like thrifting is because I sometimes I find cool stuff. I'm at the point now where like I don't buy everything because like my closet is not fully like built yet. I haven't gotten there. I haven't had the time to get there, so I just buy like stuff that I know I'm gonna wear, and then like I'll cycle things in and out because look at this bulking shit, man. I just keep gaining weight and losing weight, and my clothes size changes like 3 times a year. Like I was wearing XS and S in college. Now I'm wearing S and M, and not like sometimes I'm wearing larges now. Like I can't, bro. I can't. You know what it's like being 5'4" and buff as a man? Shit is ass, bro. I can't find nothing that fits like my proportions. Like if I get a shirt that fits my arms, it's way too long. If I get a shirt that fits like my torso, then my arms look like they're busting out the seams. Don't even get me started on my back, bro. If I do this, I'm ripping like so many of the clothes that I wear. It's annoying. So it's like suffering from success type shit. So I'm not really like complaining or whatever. But it's just funny to me that like yo like you asked for this lifestyle, so suck it up. It's just annoying going through clothes like these pants, right? These like dress pants. I bought these for going to church and for going to work, right? I bought them and they fit fine. Now they look like leggings, and I bought them like I want to say like 4 months ago, tops. And I already like I mean I could wear them. They just mad tight. All right, stop one is gonna be going to look for them Pokemon cards. Everything's kind of like a U. I'm gonna hit them all last because that's the place like I least really give a fuck about. I gotta stop cussing. So yeah, the stop. I'm gonna go in like a big U. So I'm gonna head out now. I'm just riding dolo today, so it's like kind of like a little date to myself, just doing stuff I like, looking at Pokemon cards. I'm probably not gonna go to Guitar Center today. I don't think I'm gonna make it to all those places in time. So normally, like a day like this, like if I'm doing this on like a day where I just have completely nothing to do, which is ever so rarely, I normally will hit up like a thrift, Guitar Center, and then like wherever else I'm feeling. So yeah, right now we're gonna go look for some cards. My boy said he's not coming, so again, riding dolo. That's completely cool with me. I've had a very overstimulating week. I hate my fucking job. Gotta stop cussing. So yeah, I'm just glad to have some like time to just chill and do the stuff that I want because there's not like working a full-time job. There's not enough time to like do everything. There's enough time to do stuff that you want for sure. Like I still train every day, like for nationals. Not every day. Sorry, I actually cut my split from 5 to 4 days, but I'm in the gym for like 2 hours, 3 hours on Saturdays, and I say this because the people that tell me like they don't have the time to go to the gym or they don't have the time to pick up a hobby, like you're just like you need to just stop doom scrolling, bro. Like there's so much time to do things. It's just you just suck at time management and putting your phone down. Because if I can teach myself guitar, teach myself videography and photography, become a power lifter, start my businesses while having a full-time job and being a full-time student over the last 4 years, I think you can find time to at least go to the gym 3 to 4 times to build some muscle. So that's my little rant for today. Just no more excuses. Like I've worked with people who are just like, yeah, I don't got time for that. And I'm like, okay, what are you doing after work? What did you do before work? Your shift starts at 11. You're getting up at 10, working from 11 to like, I don't know, closing, whenever that may be. Your whole day's done because you decided to sleep in. It's like you got time. Whether or not you want to make the time, that is completely up to you. But, time management is definitely a skill in itself. And if you're willing to learn that skill, you can get a lot done. There's a lot of people with so many beautiful minds and so many beautiful skills out there that are never going to be able to, like, display that because they suck at time management and just putting their foot down. And I can make a whole video about that, but I'm not going to. Anyways, let's get back to the normal vlog. Alright, so I found a shop, which is pretty cool. They have like bulk, which is what I normally like to sort through first. They have dollar cards, which is pretty cool. And today they're also having something pretty dope where if you leave a review, you get a free pack of cards. So you definitely know I'm doing that. So shout out Retro Games Plus. I'm definitely going to be coming out here a little bit more often. Alright, so pretty excited because I finally found my first Squirtle. So I can finally start my Squirtle collection. And then behind that, I found a War Turtle. So that's pretty cool. I was mad stoked to actually see that. They have some pretty good deals here, so they actually have something where I can fill up a whole box of bulk and I get the whole thing for $20, which is not bad. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I'll be here for a while. I'm not showing you guys the working sets because nobody cares about my working sets. So I have a top set of 3. Honestly, so far my strength doesn't feel awful and I don't feel that bad. It's literally just a stupid ass cough. I wonder if I have bronchitis or some shit. Anyways, I'm not showing you guys my working sets because nobody gives a fuck about those. So I'll show you guys my top set, which should be a triple. Whatever it's going to be, if I feel good, it should be a PR. So I might throw on the yellow for 3 today. That would be pretty sick. I don't know. For 3 reps, I feel like I can do a yellow. We got to see what my strength is after the day. Oh, yes, I'm wearing a mouth guard. If you want an explanation as to why I lift with a mouth guard, just comment below and I'll drop a video about why I'm wearing a mouth guard. Yes, I think it looks sick. Yes, the main reason I bought it was because I bite like here and inside here. And it also just looks fucking sick. But there are some like scientific reasons as why lifters wear a mouth guard. They're into like bite force, head position, yada yada yada. If you care, just let me know. I have the 330 loaded up behind me, so we're gonna share it smooth. It should be pretty easy. I'm not really worried about it. My strength feels completely normal, so we're gonna just go for it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna get smoked. Now, the real question is, what do I want to listen to? Honestly, not a bad squat day. Can't even lie. My SSB just continues to get better. I think I just hit like 3. I forgot how much the fucking SSB bar weighs, so I normally just like count it as just a 45-pound bar, but I know it's not. I think that's like 340, 350 for like a triple at, I call that like RPE 7.5 or 8, which is pretty cool because I've literally never gone, oh gosh. Oh, I've never gone over a yellow. I've never gone over a yellow since literally the ending of last block. The ending of last block, I touched a green for 6. So like, to be able to go up to a yellow, it's pretty good. The only thing, jeez, knees. Dude, these fucking knee sleeves, bro, it's fucking ridiculous. The only thing that worries me is the fact that I'm legit so heavy. It's not even funny, bro. Like right now I'm like 155. This is the straight up biggest I've ever been. Now, it ain't the worst because somehow I'm maintaining like a relatively lean physique, which in my opinion is pretty fucking sick. Gotta stop cussing. Oh, damn it. Come on. So like, I definitely have fat that I could lose, 100%, which for me is somewhat relieving because the more fat I have, the less muscle I'm still gonna lose a little bit of muscle when I cut, but I don't think it'll be enough to really worry about because I could easily lose the weight to get, if I wanted to, like for 3 weeks to get to comp weight, not including a water cut. If I water cut, I could probably make it like even shorter. Dude, these things are ridiculous. Like 1 sensor of my SBD is hard to take off. Fucking ridiculous. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm just worried about the fact that I'm heavy as fuck. Like, I'm borderline fat now. Like, borderline fat. So it's just fucking annoying. I gotta take off that fucking filter. It doesn't matter. I'm sure things will look fine, I hope. What is my ISO at? 8,000? Shit. Yeah, that's not good. Anyways, moving on to bench. I don't know if I'm gonna push it because my deadlift needs the energy. Not really my bench right now, and I'm really benching tomorrow anyways, so I'd rather just save a little bit. So yeah, anyways, move on to bench. I just never bounced back like I wanted it or was like supposed to. The deadlift has been like mentally frustrating. I've been changing shit up every week, even though like as a powerlifting coach, I would tell my clients stop it, just stop changing shit because it's gonna be hard to adjust. But it's just something doesn't feel right. One thing I noticed that I do is I tilt my head back when I deadlift, and that's not good. It's very difficult to maintain any pressure here if you're tilting your head back. Like you try it watching. It don't fucking work. So I'm trying to fix it, but easier said than done. Honestly, not that bad. It's just my fingers fucking hurt and my form cannot stay consistent. It's just like, I'm just on the bar, I just move it, just pull it. I'm supposed to take a single at 430.
No complaining, just get it done. That was fucking awful.
Alright, so I got severely pissed off because that deadlift moved awful. So I pretty much just scrapped the video. Um, but yeah, you pretty much saw like what I do throughout the weekend. I didn't record on Sunday because I ended up just getting sick. Like you can probably hear my voice now, like I'm relatively sick. So I ended up just scrapping the video after Saturday's lift. Sunday, nothing crazy. I just hit like a completely normal chest day. The Pokemon cards that I got, I'll just show you real quick what I got. But basically, I just bought mad cards. So I do have a binder. In case you're wondering what I collect. So basically, I bought mad cards. In case you're wondering what I collect. So the first page, I'm not doing a whole collection, but that's just like EX cards that I think are cool. Or I pulled them. The top three here, you can see them. I pulled those, and then that Nido King, I accidentally overpaid for this vlog. Like I actually really do like this style of content, but my lens is giant. I cannot like I have a 28 to 75. The thing is huge, and my camera's heavy because it has a cage on it and everything. So I'm looking at buying like a cheap vlogging lens for these videos. I'm looking into like the Samyang 18 mil or the Viltrox 20 mil. I feel like 20 is fine. I just need something lighter because this thing is way too big. And like when I was going out this weekend, like it was just distracting. People like probably felt a little uncomfortable because there's a big ass camera around versus if it's a little bit smaller. So bear with me with the vlogs. I promise you the lens is like the last thing I need to get this out more consistently. So if you're interested in helping out the channel and my video gear addiction, please hit that subscribe so I could afford these things and quit my job. But basically I just bought like mad cards. Like all of this stuff is just like Kanto cards because like my favorite Pokemon game is like Leaf Green. So it's everything from the Kanto, Gen 1 region pretty much. And then my Squirtle collection, I found quite a few cards for it this weekend, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, none of my cards are expensive. I think the most expensive card I have is actually this trainer card that I pulled. It's only like $1. So I don't really like collect for value, but I'm sure that'll start because I know myself. But yeah, so I didn't really buy anything crazy. So if you came here to see me pull like nuts Pokemon and like open packs, unfortunately, that was clickbait. I did not do such thing. But yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is kind of how I rock. You know, I don't really do much. I don't like going out. I don't really like partying. I'm just kind of just stay inside with my guitar, my Pokemon, my camera, and just chill. And one thing I always like think about is like, damn, like if I get a girl, bro, am I gonna be allowed to do this? Like, low key scared to get a girl because I like my peace and quiet, and I like just doing the shit I like and spending money on the stuff that I like. So just it's like it's just I don't know. I'm rambling now, but anyways, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this. I don't really know who's watching it, but we're officially right now we're 92 days out from USAPL Nationals. So if you want to join me on my journey, make sure you follow my Instagram, my TikTok, because I post more frequently there, so you can stay up to date with like my journey. But yeah, I'm gonna do a few episodes. This is not gonna be a very like extensive series, not like a weekly thing. I'm gonna just kind of like I don't know, probably do like 3 to 5 episodes of what me getting to nationals looks like. This is gonna be my first national competition. I don't know how I'm gonna do. I'm not no all-star yet. But if you're just curious to know what that all looks like, hit that subscribe. All right, YouTube. Peace.